It's the most wonderful time of the year.
How's it going, guys? Balder here, and in continuation of tradition, every year I am going to be showing you a horror game. This year it's going to be Atomic Society. Now, Atomic Society is an interesting game. It is a city builder, kind of in the vein of Banished, where it's also a survival city builder. And as you could most likely imagine, this city builder is actually based off of what it would be like in a post-apocalyptic world. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start a game. You get to choose who your leader is. By default, that's female. And it's not a bad thing, I just feel like pointing that out. But you get to choose various things. Okay, I guess those are the only two hairstyles. Oh well. Anyway, you can create your own name. Oh, what's a good one? I know. Bow job. Yes, everyone like a good bow job ever so often. You also get to choose your age. Let's go 40. Yeah, 48 seems fine. 28. Well, that's a little young, but we'll go with that. You also get to choose your own belief system. Let's go with... Let's go with Mormon. Good golly gosh, jolly gee willikers, let's go ahead and start. We also get to choose what type of map. You have the deserty Mad Max type of maps. I especially like these because of Fallout. You also have the foresty, I guess, Star Trek First Contact-esque forests that you could go after as well. And, of course, the realistic nuclear winter maps that you could have as well. So, yes, a lot of stuff to choose from. I'm going to go with the Wasteland. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so these are your followers. You have about 50. Don't worry, you're going to be getting some... Ooh, I found this already. Alright, so basically, welcome to the future. Things have exploded, and you have to find resources in order to, you know, not die. So, what do? Well, first thing you gotta do is find a shelter. In this case, that one looks pretty good, so I'm gonna convert this to a useful building. Standard size storehouse. Perfect, okay. So now we have our builders. We're going to go back to the leader, and our leader is actually going to do something. In this case, he's going to salvage materials. That looks like a very good building for us to get some materials. So we should be good. You also get some goals to see what we can get. Have a population of 350 survivors is one of them. Town hope rating above 30%. Yeah, these people don't have a lot of hope. It's a very Mad Max-esque end-of-the-world type of scenario. But yeah, let's also speed this up. Don't want to bore you guys. Alright, now that we got the resources, let's assist in the construction of our wonderful shelter for our glorious leader. Those are our 4 builders. And this guy has the endurance of... Jeez, I have no idea. Alright, now what should we name this settlement? Should it be something corny like New Eden or Redemption? Nah, let's be honest. This one's much better. Announcing the town of We Are Fucked. I mean, a little bit of pessimism never killed anyone. Alright, so let's see. Should we get ourselves a scavenger hunt? Well, let's offload all this stuff first. There we go. Now we can get ourselves a scavenger's hut. Right here. I will also assist in the building of all this stuff. And hey, now the builders are coming to help. You're taking quite a bit of time to get here. Also, if you haven't noticed, we started out with 50 people. Now we have 45. So apparently, Banished, if we go by this metric, is easier. And if any of you have ever played Banished, it is not an easy game in the slightest. Okay, so we got that. We can also take a look at the news. So, basically it'll tell you a few things. Like, we can see that some people died. For example, town started... Elizabeth James died of old age. Rosie, she died from diarrhea, things like that. A lot of stuff, but... Richard Dell's been spotted engaging in homosexual acts. God forbid. Lack of employment? Well, employment wouldn't be a problem if I had any type of money. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to make sure that people have what they need. We need some masonry. We could probably get some masonry, lumber and metal. Yeah, actually, I'm going to collect some shit. For some reason, I cannot cut down trees, and I don't know why. I think that might be because we have yet to actually get a very solid game. This is still very pre-alpha-ish, but it's still pretty fun. When I found a backpack. Cool, 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 cool. Drop our stuff. Now, we also need to see what else we can get. I mean... unemployment is definitely a big issue, but so are resources. Water, I always go by common sense. Water always takes precedence. Inventory is empty. Great. Let's salvage some more. The biggest thing is collecting resources. You do have resources to build your town. As scarce as they are, you can still make quite a bit. Also, we have some rotting corpses. They died, for example, Frederick Fleming, he shot himself to death. So, such a terrible waste of life. Anyway, let's see where my guy is. He deposited it. Oh, okay. Cool. Now, let's do something that'll make sure that people... you know, don't die. Let's build a water well. Cool. Should be our nice town center. I will also help them build. There we go. Now that we have the well, we have workers who work on the well. Great. storehouses are full with what exactly? We have masonry, we have metal, we have a lot of lumber, which is good. Lumber tends to be pretty scarce. So, we're gonna build ourselves a greenhouse, get ourselves some food. So, we have storage, water, food. And now we have to deal with these dead bodies, so I'm gonna make a crematorium. See, unfortunately, death is a very commonplace here. These are the survivors, and they're generally not going to live long. In fact, I don't envy the people who died. They seem to have gotten the better end of the stick for that one. Everyone else, they just got shafted. Alright, so they're going to work. We have some workers. Population's going back up, but that's because of migrants. I haven't seen anyone birth yet, but I'm sure that'll be a thing. Alright, so... Ooh, I need a latrine as well. I mean, let's be honest, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So, we got the latrine, and we also need a crematory. I'm gonna have them focus on getting some masonry. Cool. Alright, so... people have food, people have water, people have a place to go to the bathroom, people have a way to store their stuff. Now all we gotta do is make a place for our dead. And this is where it gets sad, folks, but you know what, we can't have these dead bodies lying around. Let's put them here, preferably away from anything that, anything that's unsanitary. I imagine sanitation is going to be a big thing because antibiotics probably not going to be much of a thing in this day and age. But there we go, building up nicely. And then we get to employ the workers. Holy crap, we have a lot of dead bodies. Let's take a look. Alright. See, Isa Fraud caught the plague from corpses. Yeah, you need to get rid of corpses because they spread diseases. Like Iris Posik died of old age without anybody caring for them. That's the big one. I'm trying to see if we can get that problem sorted out. But let's see, we have resources. We have food, we have metals, we have stuff like that. We have scavengers, we got salvage masonry, we are good on masonry. So I don't need to worry about that. While you were at work, a small group of strangers entered town. You've seen unusual people since leaving the bunker, but this group stands out. Yada 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 yada. Okay, so this is basically saying that there is a brutal dictator. And if my civilization becomes too big, then he's going to start demanding stuff from me, or possibly destroy me. Yeah, so I don't do well with threats. Let's take a look. Guys are going to collect bodies. Jeez, this place is very corpsey right now. Gotta liven things up here. Plus food. Got ourselves a greenhouse. Got ourselves a town. Ooh, we need ourselves a town hall. We without a doubt need ourselves a town hall. And where is town hall going to be? Town hall is going to be right here. That guy just slid down the hill like it was nothing. God damn, the glorious leader is a badass. Okay, so we're good here. Ooh. Gonna hire some people. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now that we got that, we should probably get ourselves... what am I missing? Probably metals, yes. Oh, there we go. Precious, precious, precious metals. Oh, I found a hiking backpack. Okay, that's good. Okay, things are a lot less corpsey now. Let's take a look at their needs. Water is definitely a need. But yes, now that we at least got the basics down, we still need to enact law and order. I mean, what good is a society without laws? God, that didn't sound very libertarian of me, did it? But there is a seed of truth to it. You need at least some type of order. And the best way to do it is with two things. An info station. I think this thing is... I have no idea what it does, but I guess it just is supposed to broadcast. I know what it does in game, I just don't know what the speaker phones are for, because there is no electricity here. There's some batteries, but they're not gonna last. Not by a long shot. Okay, we got that. And of course, employing the workers. Good. Now, that's not the only thing we need to do. We also need to create a punishment center. And a punishment center is exactly what you think it is. See, now that we have this, we can do one of two things. Alright, so now that we got that, we need to make some rules. Murder. Execution. Now, we have to wait 10 minutes to talk about slavery, drug use, homosexuality, abortion. Well, that would be an interesting argument. What's more important, population or resources? God, that is a dark thing to think of, but This is definitely not your happy-go-lucky game. Every so often you'll get these things saying, hey, this thing needs repair. So, Glorious Leader will start repairing. This guy just died. Cliff Jordan died of old age. Yes, getting old and dying sucks, but at least he died old. Yeah, we have plenty of resources, so here's what I am going to do. Do we really want these things right next to the crematorium? This food is obviously going to be a big problem. As you can tell, we have critical levels of food. Might as well get livestock going. Problem with livestock? I'm not sure that this game simulates it, but Banish certainly did. It's a lot more difficult to get livestock going because animals are a lot more demanding than plants are. But once you get the ball rolling on livestock, then hey, you should be good through and through. But of course, we do need workers here. There we go. Perfect. Our builders are building here. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. This city looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna salvage this one. Honestly, I think there should be more buildings. Like, this is a very desolate wasteland. Maybe that's the purpose of the game. But the scarcity doesn't seem that realistic. Like, this is like so middle of nowhere. A bomb shouldn't even have any business. Holy crap, people are dying left and right. What killed him? Let's see, so homosexuality... Whatever. I will judge by not judging. Though I find it kind of fucked up that you can punish homosexuality by execution, but... Whatever. Whatever. This is a fucked up game. I should know that by now. But let's see if we could actually build a, Yeah, we need to get more masonry. Yeah, for some reason, I guess it's because the leader is running. He is a lot more productive than the rest of society. Yeah, we seem to be doing... Well, minus the dead bodies. Don't let them fool you. We seem to be doing alright, but I think, imagine that one of the bigger things is that I do need to make a care center. Care center should be around here, and hopefully that means that people will not only die happily, which will kind of bring up the morale, or die peacefully, I guess, in the care of someone else, but they can also die in a sanitary manner where we just bury them. That reduces the need for the crematorium. It's a win-win. Now, cannibalism is an interesting one because there's so many people dying that would it be a bad idea to allow cannibalism? The problem is that where's the morality in that? Also, could it spread disease? Okay, the way that I see that is that at least these people are working. Well, they're not working, they're just waiting for death. But at least they're doing it in a sanitary sanitary way. Unfortunately, we need to get more medicines. So I'm thinking, let's try to get ourselves a chemist. That'll work. Oh, good. At least they didn't die in the most shit way possible. Okay. That's unfortunate, but had to happen. Rosie Sibley has been executed for the crime of murder. Holy shit. Okay, yes, that is dark. Jesus Christ. Okay. We're getting fewer corpses. That's good. Because we used to be littered with them. Of course, I imagine that cremation may not be the most efficient way to deal with bodies. I imagine a cemetery would be more resource efficient, if that's the morbid way of putting it. Of course, I think these guys should get some more lumber. We are perfectly fine with everything else. Alright. Homosexuality, okay. Drug users, vegetarians. So it seems like food is too scarce to allocate some of that into the production of medicine. It's kind of weird how that works. I like how this game deals with the lack of scarcity being presented to you, and I have to admit, I like it. So I think another greenhouse is in order. But I'll also repair these as well. Oh crap, I also seem to be the only worker alive in construction. Holy shit, okay. Well, that's kind of a problem, which I can fix. I can totally fix. Speaking of fixing, I should probably fix this too. Cool. Okay. Great, now we have water scarcity. It's not good, but it would probably be a good idea to employ people to work to give you water. I mean, who'd have thought, right? Water well, dew collector, you're good. Alright. Plus we have 2 greenhouses, 1 livestock, a repair shack that should be able to get the repairs going. We have salvage. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good at this point. Medicine supplies are in fact low, but we are making medicine now. It works. It works. I think it works. Should work. Oh, come on, the stream was right there. Why are... And you were part of a crematorium. Great. In so much distress. Which is unfortunate, but... what can one do? Well, get back to work. Collect the more dead bodies. Sorry, I cannot, will not allow these people to enslave others. As post-apocalyptic as this place is, I simply cannot. Cannibalism we can tolerate. Vegetarianism, honestly, I don't see the problem with vegetarianism. It's just a thing. Which building? Oh wow, I finally reached full employment. I'd have to say that is a pretty good thing, unless I reach full employment because my guys keep dying. That's a possibility too. But got ourselves a tavern. Seems to be doing the job perfectly. I'm wondering if I should build a church, because... yes, I should build a church. Granted, I have no idea how anyone here can live here in this post-apocalyptic shithole and say that there is a god, but that's not for me to judge. But I do have to admit, this is a very fun game. Very addictive game, too, that's for sure. Also, I wonder if a chapel actually increases or gives people a place to bury their dead, because the crematorium is not doing a grandest of grand jobs. They seem to be very slow. Either that, or we need more people. Well, that is my atomic shithole of an atomic society in an atomic world that is dying. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I'm gonna try to cut it up, but hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to play this game or try it out, link is in the description below. Definitely still in early access. There is some missing content, but even without the missing content, this is still a pretty fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, you have a good one.